Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about Unfortunate Love was how Malishka vows to kill Lakshmi and get married to Rishi after trying a lot of times to kill Lakshmi, but she was not successful. So because of this, Kiran turned against Malishka and she decided to break all relationships with her daughter because she was trying to kill Lakshmi. So let's continue from there. Rishi and Ayush are going after the goons that kidnapped Lakshmi. Rishi asks Ayush to drive faster. Shalu calls Virendra and tells him that Ayush called her and said that her sister is found while some goons have kidnapped her and they are taking her away. So Ayush and brother-in-law are behind the goons. Virendra says to Shalu that they should inform the police. Shalu says she asks Ayush to send their location and she will send the location to Virendra and she ends the call. So Virendra thinks to inform Grandma. Karishma and Neelam ask Grandma to drink some juice, but Grandma is still singing Bhajan for the return of Rishi and Lakshmi and Grandma is weak. Neelam tries to convince Grandma to drink the juice and continue her bhajan. Grandma refuses to eat or drink until she gets the good news about Lakshmi. Neelam says, when I left eating and drinking, then you asked me to eat food for my health, but Grandma refused. Grandma asked God to send her good news about Lakshmi, else she would not eat anything. Karishma says everyone is worried for Lakshmi. Virendra comes there and says Rishi and Ayush have found Lakshmi, and Neelam thank God that Ayush is with Rishi and he will take care of him. Virendra asks Grandma to drink juice and he asks Neelam to make her drink. Neelam gives Grandma juice. Grandma drinks it. Rishi asks Ayush to drive faster and stop the car before their car. Ayush says okay. The goon sees Rishi and Ayush's car following them, and Ayush says that he has become an expert in following cars. Malishka thinks that she should think smart and she thinks to call Ayush. She calls Ayush, but Ayush rejected her calls. She gets angry and says Lakshmi's puppet, and she thinks if he found Lakshmi. Rishi asks Ayush to drive more faster. The goon also drives faster while the other goon says that Lakshmi is their bank and they should not let her go. Ayush is about to take his car before the goon's car, but Rishi sees a truck coming and he alerted Ayush to slow down. Kiran tells Sonal that she doesn't want Malishka to search for Lakshmi, and Sonal nods her head. Rishi asks Ayush to drive the car carefully. Suddenly, a biker comes in front of them and they met with an accident. Rishi and Ayush are fine and Rishi asks Ayush to see the guy who was hit by their car. Ayush says their car is not starting again. Rishi and Ayush get down from the car. Ayush scolds the guy who made them had an accident, while Rishi asks the guy if he is fine, and the guy says yes. Rishi asks the guy if they can take his bike because his wife has been kidnapped by some goons and the guy agreed. Rishi gives Ayush's number to the guy and he asks the guy to take his bike from them tomorrow. They thank the guy and Rishi started riding the bike while Ayush sits at the back. Rishi asks Ayush if he knows the goon's car number. Ayush says yes. Rishi says the car went far away and says that Lakshmi is his heart and she is always right. Rishi says his heart is on the left side and they started going. The goon tells the other goon that the girl is beautiful. He would have made her as his wife if they were not committed to Raja, but the other goon asks him not to say this again. Ayush tells Rishi that this is the other small narrow way. Rishi says I am not wrong. Lakshmi might be there. They got to the lane and sees the goon's car. The goons keep Lakshmi in a factory. The goon says Raja will come here soon. He says we have fooled those guys and he asks the other goons to be careful. Rishi and Ayush comes inside the factory. Ayush says you have done a big mistake referring to the goons. Rishi says you have kidnapped my wife Lakshmi. You don't know what you have done. I will not leave you, and they started fighting with the goons. Later, the goons tie Rishi and Ayush on the chairs. The goon tells them that once a girl comes here, she cannot go again. Raja comes there and asks that where is his boo-boo? He looks at Lakshmi and says she is different and beautiful. He says he thought to give the goons 1 million, but now he will give them 10 million rupees. Raja asks the goons to bring the girl to his place and says many men are coming today and says he will get billions of rupees for her. He asks the goons to kill Rishi and Ayush for disturbing their work and he leaves. The goons takes Lakshmi away from there, while two of the other goons try to kill Rishi and Ayush. Rishi and Ayush breaks the chair and get up. Rishi beats the goons and asks that where do they take Lakshmi. The goons tells him the address and Rishi and Ayush tie the goons with the rope. The makeup artist does Lakshmi's makeup and asks her to open her eyes, but Lakshmi is drowsy and unconscious. Raja tells some men that they have a beautiful girl today. An old man says that he will buy her. The other guy tells him that he is old and he should think of his age. The old guy says he wants Lakshmi and he will bet on her. The men buy the other girls and goes away from there. The old man and the young man both like Lakshmi. Raja says the bid started from 10 million rupees. The old man says he would pay 25 million rupees. Rishi comes there breaking the wall with the bike and he hugs Lakshmi saying that she is my wife and everyone is shocked. Raja asks Rishi to move and says he should have been killed and he asks him to suffer now as he has come. Rishi shouted calling Lakshmi. The goons ties him up to the pillar. Rishi says I am telling you the truth. Lakshmi is my wife, but the goon put cloth in his mouth and they begins auctioning Lakshmi. The old man buys Lakshmi for 1 billion rupees, shocking Rishi. He tells Raja that he has bought the bulbul and he gives him 1 billion rupees. He tells him that he will put his stamp on Lakshmi's lips now and he goes near Lakshmi and Rishi shouted even though his mouth is closed. The old man goes to Rishi and asks that who is Lakshmi. Rishi says Lakshmi is my wife. The old man eats Rishi and says now she is my wife. I have bought her. Ayush fights with the goons outside, but the goons eat rod on his head and takes him inside. Inside, Rishi spits the cloth out and tells the old man that Lakshmi is his wife, and he tells the old man that Lakshmi is of his daughter's age. The old man says Lakshmi is mine now. He says I gave you more money, Raja, but Raja asks the old man to give him more money for Lakshmi. Rishi says to Raja that Lakshmi is my wife. Raja says once any girl comes here, then the girl belongs to us. Rishi asks Raja to free his hand and see. The old man tells Raja that he did not kiss Lakshmi yet and says let him enjoy her beauty. Raja says you can kiss Lakshmi whenever you want and says nobody will stop you, and if anyone tries to stop you, then I will stop that person's breath. The old man is about to kiss Lakshmi, but Rishi takes off his shoe with his foot and he throws it at the old man. The goons brings Ayush there. Ayush says Rishi, and the old man tells Rishi that he will make the video of him kissing Lakshmi and send it to Rishi. The old man gives money to Raja and says it is more than 1 billion rupees. Raja says I would inform you when I get new bulbul. The old man says he doesn't need any other bulbul now that he has gotten Lakshmi. Ayush shouted and says Lakshmi is my sister-in-law and not bulbul, but nobody listens. Raja asks the old man what to do with Rishi and Ayush. The old man says I will make video and send to them so that they know his real age and power, and he slaps Rishi. Ayush asks that where is the old man taking Lakshmi, and the old man says to marry Lakshmi. Ayush says to Raja that shame on you for selling mothers and sisters like women. He eats the goons. Rishi also breaks free and fights with Raja. He asks Lakshmi how she is. Raja owed Rishi and Lakshmi falls down. The old man asks the girls to keep Lakshmi in his car and the girls are taking Lakshmi away from there. Ayush hits the goons with the rod and he slaps the girls taking Lakshmi away. He says sorry and says when you didn't respect a woman, then how can I respect you? Ayush makes Lakshmi sit and he asks her to see Rishi. The old man tries to run away, but Ayush makes him fall down. Rishi hits the old man and says sorry Lakshmi. Rishi hits the old man and tells him that his eyes will not be saved for seeing a woman like Lakshmi with bad sight. Ayush hits Raja while Rishi tells the old man that a woman is a mother, a wife and a sister. Rishi asks the old man to make the video he wanted to make now and he hits glass bottle on his head. The old man apologized to Rishi and asks him to send him to jail. Rishi says you have to go to jail and he empties the bottle of wine on the old man. Raja looks on shocked. Rishi is about to light the lighter and Raja says what are you doing? He says the old man will die. The old man runs to Lakshmi and says you are not my wife but my daughter. Rishi asks the old man not to ever underestimate a woman again. He says Lakshmi's silence is saying that you will die today. The old man runs away and Rishi throws lighter at him and the old man's shirt started burning while he runs away. Raja says to Rishi that you have burnt my everything. Rishi says you should be punished because you do such bad business and Rishi eats Raja. Ayush says we should take sister-in-law away from here. Rishi says this place will be burnt and everyone will die and says we should leave. Raja and the goons get up. Raja takes the money bag and tells Rishi that he will take revenge from him. Rishi and Ayush sit in the car with Lakshmi and run away. Raja and the goons comes out. Raja says I need them and says he will call the other goons. Shalu calls Ayush. Ayush says sister-in-law is found and he tells her that they are bringing her and says Lakshmi is unconscious. Shalu talks to Rishi. Bani asks if Rishi is fine. Rishi says yes and says the goons will not come behind us now and Lakshmi is also safe. Rishi asks Ayush to take them to their house. Remember that Rishi and Lakshmi now live in a separate house after leaving the Oberoi house. Ayush wants to take Rishi and Lakshmi to the Oberoi mansion, but Rishi insists that Ayush should take them to their house. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I know we are still behind, but I'll try as much as possible. I've just been busy these days. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all again in my next video. Don't forget to give this video a like and drop a comment if you can. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.